going on? Welcome to the stream. How are we doing? We come back with some good news. England are through. It wasn't pretty. As I said again, I swear Southgate sets us up just to the anxiety, the stress. But at least we got through it. Penalties. Woo! It was one of those. It was dicey. But elation at the end there. Elation at the end there. We have just got to change things up. He has got to go to this, he's got to start getting wingers on, man. At least down the left. Good to see Shaw back as well. But damn, bro. Damn. It was, stressful. It's just like, I just don't know what his aversion is to this left wing, man. Oh, so frustrating to watch. But yo, what's going on, Jamie? How you doing, buddy? Welcome to the stream. How we doing? How we doing? How we doing? Yo, what's going on, Milo? You got the cats? She seems alright, though. They have 50 million downloads on Zenless, yeah. Crazy. Crazy. Alright, give me a second here. We're going to check out the Bleach Rebirth of Souls official announcement trailer. Looking forward to that game, actually. Hoping it's going to be fun. Going to check out M-Tash quit Zenless on Zero as well. I think we'll check out why this system absolutely sucked in Zenless Zone Zero. I think, without watching that one though, we know what the system is. Give me a second here. How we doing though, boys? How's your Saturday going? Hopefully it's going well. Soundtrack in this game is banging though. Once again, Hoyo killing it with the music. Shit, I've lost Twitch. Where's it gone? Drops are on as well. Right, there we go. I like Fun Fast Attack and I love a counter. I'm supposed to go fishing in the ocean. There were waves. The England match, geez, had my heart racing. For real, bro. They needed to cancel. And catch the rainbow true. Oh, okay. My day's been good actually. Streamed earlier and watched the football. Stressful, but obviously good we got through. I didn't make it hard though, didn't we? Jesus Christ. But yeah, all right then. I'll have another video up tomorrow. It's Zenless Zone Zero Sucks video, so you can check that out if you want to. And as well, might try and get 2 up tomorrow. So. And we're gashing out of our mind in a minute, bro. Alright. Let's should we check this trailer out first, boys? Curious. Because I have saw I don't know which, I don't know if it was a teaser trailer or it was some gameplay from somebody. I remember seeing something about it though. Looking forward to it. Hopefully it's gonna be good. Let's check out the Bleach Rebirth of Souls official announcement trailer. See what it's saying. See what it's saying, boys. Rid of this. In 4K. Let's check it out. Bleach Rebirth of Souls. Let's go. What I saw, the combat looks kind of dope in this game.
I wish for strength. If I cannot protect them from the wheel,
I'm not sure when the launch is.
then give me a strong blade.
A big blade.
Enough strength to shatter fate.
Do you wish to save your family?
Just tell
Okay,
me
this
how.
is in an engine.
I'll do anything.
You must become a soul reaper.
Yeah. Looking very much like the anime there. Visually, the characters look great. Bandai Namco, I didn't know it was Bandai Namco doing it. Haven't they gone into insolvency? Like, they're having issues at the moment, aren't they? Financially. That's it, because with the whole issue with Blue Protocol as well. Because it doesn't seem like Amazon are working with that now. It's like, you know. So hopefully. Ichigo looks dope. Dude, the characters look great. Here we go, a bit of gameplay. A little bit of gameplay. Dude, the animations look good on their combat though. Is that all we're getting? Man, this is even more of a teaser than what I saw before. I was hoping we might see a little bit more gameplay, man. Okay, I'm looking forward to it though. Coming soon, so no announcement on a date. Oh man. Dude, I'm looking forward to that game. Rebirth of Souls. Hopefully we get an announcement soon. I thought we might see a little bit more gameplay, man. A little bit disappointed with that actually. But yeah, definitely one on the radar for me, for sure. I'm hopeful for that game. What I saw of the combat, which we didn't really get to see much of there, it does look decent, man. Actually, let's see if we can find a video of some of the combat here. Where are we? Official announcement trailer, someone we just watched. Where are we? Bleach Rebirth of Soul first gameplay footage and HD screenshots. Let's have a look. What does the quality of this video look? Trash? Because it's 1080p. Come on, give me gameplay. Give me gameplay. We're just gonna get stills. Hold up. Are we just getting stills here? Yeah, we're just getting stills. Okay. Trash. Yeah, dude. I have saw some combat before, so I want to see some combat. Okay. Maybe not. It's coming to console though. Okay. I'm not tripping. Dude, I have definitely seen some combat and it looks fluid. It looks decent. Alright, I guess not then. Rickroll, boys. We got fucking rickrolled. Alright, should we, I want to check this video from, Gacha Smack.
Ladies and gentlemen.
Let's check this out as well. I think I know what system he's going to be talking about. Before we get into it. So yeah. Why this system absolutely sucks in Zenless Zone Zero. I'm just going to guess it's probably talking about the TV system. Which I've got my issues with it as well. You see, from some of the comments on my videos, I'm definitely seeing that some people like the system, which it's totally subjective. I don't think it's a bad system. I just think it's applied to the game in a poor way, personally. I think it's a little bit too forced upon you. It looks like, from what people were saying before, it's been reduced in its scope and how much you have to deal with it. But I'd rather just see it as an optional system, you know, totally optional. It's kind of an event system, maybe tied to some, which it is, to some endgame in a way, but being totally optional, and it's maybe just an extra way to get mats, which I suppose when it's mats, it's not optional because you need to grind for that stuff, but you can avoid it if you want to. I think obviously it works as a system to get you to between combat and get you to be between instances. And like I say, lore-wise, it does canonically make sense because you're sitting at a computer controlling your bang-boo, and it makes sense that that can be applied in that way because it's as if you're doing that part of it. But I just think it's a little bit too upfront. I'd like to see it reduced as we go further into the game. Personally, at the minute, I haven't grown to dislike the system yet, but I can see that I probably will if it's always there as we continue on through updates and story content, because it's definitely not the best system, that's for sure. It's not the most immersive, and well, it is intuitive because it's simple, but it's not very immersive. And I think with this game's combat, the way it works and the instances, it's not the most immersive in that sense anyway. There any gacha games really are, I suppose, but it just feels like, I think it exacerbates the negatives of the system because really how little you're doing in the game, really, when you're actually in your instances and stuff. You know, you got your hub world, you got your instance battles, and then you got large chunks of this and kind of meandering content. So it would be nice to see it just become like 95% optional, and it just being here and there when I guess maybe, well, it's not really needed. Let's get into the video anyway.
Ladies and gentlemen, in this video today, I am going to explain to you precisely why the TV system is just an inherently...
I just knew... I think it's pretty obvious, but I just knew that's what he was going to be talking about.
...bad system in Zenless Zone Zero.
See, well, we'll wait for his points, and he might make valid points to change my mind. I don't think the system itself is inherently bad, though, because I do think if it was just an event or almost like a puzzle extra kind of system, I don't think it's bad. Like, mechanically, it's not annoying to actually do. It's just annoying the way it's implemented.
And before I go into the why, I want you to understand, I actually don't think the TV system is horrible. I think it has the wrong role in this game.
Okay, I think we agree. I think he's probably going to, hopefully, say what I'm thinking. Well, doesn't matter if he doesn't, but I've got a feeling that's what he's going to say, because I think the same. I think when you look at it from an objective standpoint, it's not a badly made system. I've seen some people hating on it, but I just don't agree in that sense. It's just how it's applied.
It has a role that simply is just probably the worst role to hand that kind of system. Storytelling inside of video games is actually quite methodical, and it has to be handled with care and a meticulous nature. When you tell a story inside of a video game, what makes a video game is playing the story. When we look at...
It's a gameplay loop, isn't it, at the end of the day? Too many people forget that in video games and get carried away by... This is what I've always said, visuals to me don't really matter. I prefer art styles over visuals, but even then, art styles don't really matter if the game's core gameplay loop is bad or boring or just unintuitive and doesn't grasp you. The rest of it really doesn't matter.
Zenless Zone Zero, they've come up with a number of ways to tell a story, and they all go down to one goal in mind: to keep you engaged and connected to the story, to retain your attention as much and as long as possible. In ZZZ, they developed a brilliant way of telling a story that is not only innovative and disruptive to the genre, it's also original. That is the comic book style of telling the story.
It's not the only gacha game that does that. Solo Leveling Arise does a similar system. It's got a comic book style to it, probably implemented a little bit less, but it's there. I suppose you could even argue that Snowbreak doesn't really have it, really. It's just got the characters talking on screen, so granted. But Solo Leveling does it.
I love this comic book style of telling a story. It's top-notch quality. The way they've produced the scenes is absolute gorgeous.
Yeah, big agree.
And I'm able to, you know, look forward to it each and every time it pops.
Agree. A lot of people hate on comic book slide cutscenes. I love them, man. I love them.
Up on the screen, but that's not the only variable. They also have their traditional way of telling a story, which is the static background, 2 characters or 3 characters going back and forth, yapping amongst one another. Hoyoverse loves telling a story like that, and they've even like kind of pioneered a way for other games to do it. Wuthering Waves now does it as well. It's kind of cringe, but it's trendy, and it worked. Then they have cutscenes.
To be fair though, Hoyoverse didn't invent that system at all. That's been around for a long time. It's been in JRPGs for years and other games. So they've just implemented it into the gacha system, basically. Because at the end of the day, a lot of these games are RPGs. They just got a system of gambling added to them, really. They're just, a lot of the time, they're simplified RPGs, aren't they? But yeah, I don't agree with that. It's definitely not a Hoyo innovation.
That's another variable into the puzzle known as storytelling in Hoyoverse. And then there's one variable they added in that just, it didn't hit. They took a risk with it and it didn't hit. And that is the TV system. Yeah. Whether you know this or not,
it's a bad vehicle for storytelling.
With the static background or the comic book way of the storytelling in ZZZ, the continuation of the story.
I think the thinking was to stop it sitting for so much of that static background watching in terms of the time. That system was implemented to allow the vehicle of the story to be told in that way that you're interacting with it, but also to remove exploration in between combat or instances, should I say, because that would take a lot of level building, which it's a smaller team working on this game, and I guess maybe that just wasn't there. But it's definitely been an artistic choice as well, and I agree. I don't think it's a good system for that personally. But yeah, going back to the panel system, that definitely wasn't a Hoyo thing.
Is playing the story. And playing the story in ZZZ is very much, whether you know it or not, the TV system.
Yeah.
During the Nikomata arc, where you're trying to transport all those civilians out of that one little stationary area where Vision is basically trying to commit genocide on them because they don't want to pay the money to deal with the cost of living of a whole entire civilization of people. I don't want to go into the details on that, but just know during that arc, you're trying to save those civilians and prevent them from being killed by Vision. You have to put them on trains as a mission to get them out of that zone. You have to do certain things to get them out of that zone. You do that part in the TV system. Yeah.
It's less about getting them on the trains and more about getting to the places with the trains and the explosives and all that sort of stuff. But yeah, it does. It really removes immersion of the story because you're not concentrating, but you're going through something that's really filler. And it's even got the system where you can speed up the voice acting, can't you? And I know you can skip a lot of stuff in a lot of these games anyway, but you can't with this. So even if you want to skip, because a lot of people do skip the story in gacha games. I know people seem to think that the storytelling is super important in these games, but I think a large portion of people fly through cutscenes, skip as much as they potentially can. But I don't. I like to see what's going on, and I think it's a poor way of telling the story. The system is just pushed on you too much in general. Even if it wasn't a vehicle for the story, it's just it should be something that's totally optional, man.
Yeah. And whether Hoyoverse thought that was going to keep you engaged or not, I can tell you right now, without a shadow of a doubt, 95% of the people that play this game and did not look at it as an engagement of the story. They looked at it as, how the hell do I get out of this system so I can continue playing the game and continue the story? Yeah. So
I haven't found myself so much in that position yet, but I know that I'm going to. Do you know what I'm saying? I've not really found it frustrating, but I get it. And I can understand that some people probably would have right away, but I can see if it's going to be that mechanic for a long time, and it is going to be a vehicle for the story, and if it is, it's going to be hard to reduce it to the levels I want to see it reduced to. I can see it becoming frustrating. I can.
It completely disconnects you from the story. It distracts you and it disrupts the engagement of the story. And I thought about this,
it disrupts the
and I
flow
came
of
to
the
this
game
epiphany
as well.
by going to the video archive inside of the game. We'll get to that in a bit. But when
I think that's why that's there, because I was quite surprised actually when you were watching the cutscenes. You can actually play them back as you're watching them, can't you? And then obviously you got the video archive, which I was surprised by that. I was like, actually, it kind of makes sense now, because when you're in the TV system, you're not going to be giving a damn, and it will kind of make people want to rush through cutscenes as well, because they've just had this system that they're not a fan of, going into more talking to maybe fight for 30 seconds, and then to go through it all over again.
When I got out of doing the TV system, I didn't get out of it like, oh, I'm retaining that. I was saving citizens and putting them on trains. I got out of it, and then it put me into another cutscene, and I was like, well, what the hell's going on here? When did we get here, and what the fuck just happened? All I heard was a bunch of yapping. You know what I mean? I was completely disconnected. And it was thanks to the TV system's role in this game, which, as I said, it's inherently a bad role for that TV system. It's not designed to be a part of storytelling, and it shouldn't be. It should be a part of a roguelike mode where you're getting buffs and going into instants and fighting enemies and stuff. Yeah. I think if you change that role from that to storytelling, it would be a much more accepted system. And I'll give you some clear-cut examples that you pretty much cannot deny. When you're telling a story inside of God of War, as I told y'all before, what makes a video game a game is by playing the game. The player is playing the game. If you take out the play part of a game, it's no different from watching a television show. It's no different from watching a visual novel. When you're playing God of War story, after they have their methodical procedure of telling the story, which is by like listening to it as you're walking into the open world exploration, same thing with Final Fantasy VII, now you have to play the story. And I just realized this is such a significant variable that has to be handled with care, because the goal is to keep you engaged and keep you retaining what's going on. So in God of War, when you're fighting,
it is really an art to tell a story within a video game, isn't it? To keep you, as you said, engaged, to build it in a way that you've got enough content and gameplay for it to be immersive, it to be enjoyable, to want you to continue to play, and then hit it at the right beats with the story coming in and coming out, and even telling the story as you play, but done in the right way. I do agree that it does a bad, it implements it really badly, like I say, because not only do you get a bit disjointed when you come into the cutscenes, it kind of makes you want to press through those cutscenes, because you've kind of done this mode that's not really keeping you interested, but at the same time is distracting you from the story. So it kind of pushes into the next part of the storytelling, and you kind of want to get out of it, and then you go into a very small snippet of gameplay, and then you're back into that system again, and then you're back to the hub world, and then you're back into that, and it kind of really makes it feel like you're not playing the game for the most part. It amplifies the small combat instances, but I think if that was pulled away, was implemented through the story, but in different ways, but mainly became an optional thing, I don't think so many people would be having such a negative time with the game. Minus the combat situation, I think a lot of people was coming in expecting the combat to be something more than what it was, me included. And I think that's just because the combat looks ultra good visually, but doesn't have the impact, does it?
and enemies and stuff, that's a way to disconnect you from the story. But to keep you secure, they have to throw some dialogues in there and some cutscenes here and there, or it's like not necessarily a visual god tier graphical cutscene, but something is occurring as you're playing the game to keep you mindful of, hey, we're still playing a story, right? That doesn't exist in Zenless Zone Zero. When you go inside of these instant-based maps, there is absolutely zero immersion of a story. You're just beating up bad guys, kicking butt.
It's just like Snowbreak in that sense for me. It really feels like that, where that it doesn't feel like that's part of the actual story that's going on. It feels like it's just a mechanic, a gameplay loop, which obviously that's why we play games, but it feels separated and disjointed from what's actually going on in the world. It feels like it's totally separate, like it's almost running parallel to what's actually happening, rather than being intertwined with it.
We just become best friends. Yep.
Canvas Monsters followed your channel.
Thanks for the follow, dude.
And then boom, nothing happens. That's a disconnect from the story. On top of the TV system, I look at the TV system in a way. I don't think they were trying to be lazy, but it is a lazy way of telling the continuation of a story. I would have much rather seen some type of visualization of saving people and putting them on trains inside of the
Yeah, it definitely would impact it a little bit more. Definitely, I agree there.
instant-based maps, as opposed to doing that all inside of a TV system. Anyways, hopefully that makes perfect sense, but now I want to show you how I even got to this answer. It was the video archive. The freaking video.
See, for me, I didn't even need to go into the video archive to come to that conclusion. I just, it's straight away, it hit me as like, this is not a great vehicle for the story, and it's not a great system to make mandatory either. I think it should be something that's totally optional and applied at the right points in the game to add a little bit of, and just a different gameplay mechanic, basically.
Video archive has every single scene that you've went through in the game all contained in that one spot. The comic book story scenes, the static background story scenes, cut scenes. I'm talking about Miyabi when she dashed and darted around the map like Zenitsu Agatsuma. We know where y'all got that inspiration from. That was literally all Zenitsu Agatsuma right there. Anyways, all of that shit is in the video archive. You can watch it as many times as you want. Most importantly, you can watch all the dialogues without any distractions, any disruptions. You don't have to go through a TV system. You don't have to like play a game. You can just watch it all back to back to back. And when I was doing it, I went to the Nikamata section because I was like, let me see if I can figure out why I don't like this story. Why is it dog shit? Why did I feel like every single piece of dialogue was just bickering, yapping, shooting the shit, and I didn't know the point of it? It was because of I was not able to stay immersed into the story.
It's not even just you staying, you're not processing it because you're doing something else at the same time that doesn't kind of, how do I describe it? It's not contextually applicable to what's actually going on because it's quite abstract because you're in this TV system wherein games can tell a story as you're doing stuff. So you're actually doing video, but usually what they do is you'll go from active combat usually into a little traversal point that's quite simplified, but the characters will be talking and you're like, oh, okay, it's time to process what they're talking about as we move into this next area and this next area of action where it makes sense to what's going on, where you're in this real abstract game mechanic as they're trying to give you story that just, it doesn't make you process it really.
Due to all the things that were occurring in between. And when I watched it back in the video archive without disruptions and distractions, I was like, wait, what? Hold on. Why the hell am I actually keeping up with?
And I've got to say as well, I'm not disliking the story in this game, but I think I'm quite easy to please in that sense. I enjoyed 1.0 with Wuthering Waves. I like the start. I like the end. The middle section of 1.0 was pretty rough. 1.1 was great, but a lot of people really didn't like 1.0 until the Threnodian. I kind of like the start a little bit, I did. I think I have a little bit more patience with stories. Not so much gameplay loops, but I can give stories a little bit of time to get going. Because I played a lot of JRPGs when I was younger, and they typically simmer for quite a while before they get going.
With this, why am I enjoying it? Why is it not as annoying or as like pointless as I thought it was prior to doing this? Oh, I don't have to do a TV system. Oh, I'm not playing the game, like doing all these other things that disconnect me from what's actually occurring. And that is when I had the epiphany that that is the reason why it's bad. The TV system is bad. So if you can make the excuse, by the way, because yes, I did do it live on stream. You can make the excuse that, oh, well, Smack, you got disconnected because you're too busy talking to chat. Well, I talked to.
That's true, though. I'm not going to deny when you are streaming, personally for me anyway, I do find it a little bit harder to engage with stories than if I'm just sitting on my own, absorbing it all. I definitely think that's a thing.
Chat during the Honkai Star Rail story, and we had a great fucking time about the story. We were talking about many different concepts and plots during the story, got into many different debates and arguments, which proves that it's not chat or me being live that disconnects me from the story. It's however the hell they're choosing to tell the story. You get what I mean?
Process all those things at once.
It's problematic, the TV system. You have to find another way to keep us engaged in your story by playing the game. If the TV system is the only means of us playing the game while telling the story, I just don't think it's going to work out too well for you guys. I think you need to pivot and you need to do an instance-based map that doesn't just consist of beating up bad guys, but
basically what I was saying there needs to be some sort of transition between one combat area to another combat area where you're kind of just going from place to place. There's a little bit of something to do, but it allows you to listen to the characters talk while you're keeping yourself immersed in the universe without it being so abstract and almost... Puzzle is a strong term to give it because it's not really a puzzle. It really is just moving from point A to point B. That's quite simplified to do, but it's enough to distract you in this abstract format that kind of pulls you out of what's going on. So when the characters are talking, you're not really listening because your brain automatically switches into, I'm not being told a story here. So I think that's what needs to happen. But I think the system should become a total optional thing, in my opinion. Maybe just have it here and there, dotted within some kind of... just to become a subsystem within the maps, maybe, even. Or just in the hub world, potentially.
But you also have these short little scenes of the objective in mind of the storytelling that are occurring to keep people retained. Before I end this video off, I do want to go and show you guys off the video archive so that you can see for yourself how cool this is. I think it's really cool. And like I said, I dare say it is the biggest reason why the file size of Zenless Zone Zero is so monumental. It's because they added this amazing quality of life perk into the game. Let's take a look at it. Okay, so once you get back to your little home base, you come over here and here's the video archive. They have Faith on Story, which is the MSQ, right? And then they have Agent Stories, which I imagine this is going to be, because we're about to do, what is her name? Soldier number 11. We're about to do her main story quest. Every time you do a main story quest for any characters that are coming out in the future, this is going to be where you can go back and look at the stories. But if we go to Faith on Story,
it'll almost act as like webisodes for each character, won't it, in a way?
This is the MSQ. Every single chapter we've done is contained over here with this beautiful ass retro aesthetic. And what's crazy about it is every comic book scene, every static scene, and every cutscene that has occurred, it is in this video archive for you to go back and watch without any distractions and any...
See, it shows that they understand that the TV system is a distraction from the story, but they also understand how important the story is to add this. So it's like, it's such a weird way to tell the story. But in my opinion, though, I do think that Hoyo had an issue with this in Genshin. I hated Paimon being the vehicle for the character. That's one thing that Honkai did a lot better, is that you had your whole team around you that kind of conversed if the main character didn't speak as much, which is a much better way to do it. And this is a much better way to do it. Well, each character's voiced a lot more anyway, but your brother and sister can kind of act as that sort of character to question you and push you to decisions that you need to come to, where Paimon was just a really annoying way for the main character to almost be voiced and to almost be like the moral compass for the main character. So it's not like they don't have previous with that, in my opinion, but it's just, I agree with that it is a massive distraction from the storytelling.
These disruptions. So again, I can click on the very beginning of the scene. Let's click next. It'll show everything. Then we can skip.
Dude, the cutscenes, the actual animated cutscenes are animated so gorgeously, aren't they? The characters like are so fluid and I don't know what's the word I'm looking to describe it, but they're just, it's so good.
Right? Now it starts the comics.
These are dangerous.
And you can look at every single thing that's occurred, right? Skip. Whatever part of the story that you feel you weren't able to digest, you can go back and watch it and then move on. I was able to come over here to the Nikomata story. And dude, watching this back without any disruptions I cannot stress to you, way better, because I wasn't like so freaking, my mind wasn't overstimulated like doing TV systems or, you know, fighting enemies. There's just too much of a disconnection in between for me to retain.
It's that disconnect, that distraction, but it's the abstract application of it as well. You kind of go on autopilot, so you switch off to those other things because you're on autopilot, I think. And it's got no context to how, well, it has, but it's in an abstract form, isn't it? Like how I said, when most story games, you know, Last of Us, insert story game here, you typically have this lull in action, but you're moving from point A to B, where the characters are adding context, are adding lore, are deciding where to go, conversing about something that's happened, you know, even having moral quandaries, all that sort of stuff. And it adds to what's happening, what you're doing, and it's all contextually applied. So it makes sense and you engage with it as well.
What was going on. And yes, again, me being live played a bit of a role in it too as well, but that was not the main problem, as I already explained to you guys before. The problem was that damn TV system. So I implore you guys to come to this video archive and see if maybe you have a different perspective on the story as I did. Maybe you do, maybe you don't. I have no idea. I can only share my own personal experience. But one thing that's for certain, it's certainly worth coming here and scrolling down to close quarters combat and getting another gander at this beautiful cutscene right here. I'm not going to show it in case anybody else hasn't got to that portion yet, but just know it's there for you to watch as many times as you want to watch it. If you're a weeb like me who completely loves weeb type of flashy cutscenes and edgy cutscenes like that, yeah, just go to close quarters combat and you can enjoy it. I don't think I've got to that yet. So another thing I want to mention about this video archive is it actually teases at things you haven't done yet. With the front page cover, I've come to realize all of the front page covers are going to tell you much like a light novel. Actually,
dude, the artists in this game need a round of applause. Like they really do. Like they've absolutely outdone themselves. Hoyo have in regards to the art side of things because it's just gorgeous.
They're going to tell you that whoever's on that front page cover, it's going to be about that character, right? So I haven't done this one yet, but I already know it's going to give some more depth to the bond between the two brother and sister, as well as how they got to the roles they got to, so on and so forth. So you can look at the front page cover and see some things. Big Ben, probably going to learn about him. Bro looks country as hell. And then the Bellabog industry people, Grace and Kaleda, right? You can get a little sneak peek and it goes all the way up to this page. And then after that, it starts back over.
I genuinely feel as well, because I know there was that talk about the Genshin anime happening. I feel like this game lends itself way better to being converted into an anime series than any of the previous Hoyo games, in my opinion.
So, holy spoilers, right? Not spoiler, more like a teaser. Here's Zuyon's chapter right here. We're eventually going to get to learning about Zuyon. She kind of looks like that agent that was the antagonist a little bit. That'd be crazy if it actually ends up being Zuyon, because that agent was looking kind of fine.
I said the same
Let
thing.
me know your thoughts.
I said when she was doing that evil shit, I was like, damn, she's fine. I can fix her. It's okay. We'll work it out.
Down below, this is going to wrap up my video. I hope I provided some good substance and context as to why you may or may not be enjoying the story as much as you could be. I genuinely think it is a TV system issue. It's in the wrong role. It needs to be more of a roguelike mode. It doesn't need to be a piece of storytelling. I think it doesn't transfer well into the storytelling atmosphere. Just check that out. You can keep it in the game, put it somewhere else. Like I said, I think it's more appropriate for roguelike purposes than storytelling. It's just, I think it's bad. Yeah, that's going to wrap it up. Peace, love, and happiness. I'll catch you guys on the flip.
Great video. Made some excellent points. Gacha's Mac, check him out. Well, this system absolutely sucks in Zenless on Zero. I agree. I agree with pretty much everything he said there. Apart from the scenes with the characters talking, that's definitely not a Hoyo thing. I came long before that. But that's a small point. But I agree. I've said it multiple times that I don't hate the system. I think it's just applied badly. It is a distraction. It shouldn't be a part of the main game. It should be this separate optional event. A roguelike system would be cool if it was applied in that sort of sense. With, you know, maybe being for mats or something else, or just to add lore. You know, maybe if you wanted to explore a little bit of extra lore of the universe of Zenless on Zero. But I do agree, it shouldn't be a vehicle for the story, and it shouldn't be separating cutscenes and gameplay so much because it just exacerbates at the moment the small sections of gameplay you get at the start. It makes them seem even smaller, and I think that's what's stopping a lot of people from getting into the game at the start. It's not just the story, but getting into the game. Because I've seen a lot of people have come into my chat, played comments, played the game for an hour, uninstalled it, and I don't think that's just down to them expecting more from the actual combat. I think it's just that it's exacerbating all the problems that are there potentially with the combat at the moment, because everything's just smaller and there's such large gaps in between the good part of the game, which the combat is fun. It's just very simple. And I think because you're hitting it in small beats here and there, it makes it seem even more simple as well, to be fair. It definitely is too easy though at the start of the game. I know people say it gets a little bit more difficult, but I do think the game needs some sort of extra difficulty level, in my opinion, that's mainly designed at people on console and PC, because I get it for mobile. But anyway, yeah, that's the end of it. Gacha Smack, why the system absolutely sucks in Zenless Zone Zero. Definitely check him out. Show some love. Good video, man. Enjoyed that one. Enjoyed it. Looks like we'll be England v Netherlands Wednesday. Netherlands 2 goals up. Oh, yeah, I was going to say Turkey went up first, didn't they? All right, then we'll watch this other video in a bit, but let's jump into the game for a little bit, shall we? We've watched enough videos and I've waffled on, talking shit for 44 minutes now, so let's play some games. Let's do some games, man. But yeah, I agree with that. I do definitely think the system, you know, because I've seen some people saying, just get it at the fucking game. I don't think it needs to, because when I've been using it, I haven't hated it. But I think I'll come to dislike it if it continues being applied the way it's applied at the moment. I think I'm liking this game a lot more than a lot of people I'm seeing, actually. Definitely more than my audience that typically comes through. Whether that's on my videos or in my streams. But I also understand a lot of the gripes that people have got with the game. That's the thing as well. They're totally valid gripes, man. You know? It's not like you've got people just making wild statements. Which, you know, at the end of the day, it's all subjective. But, you know, sometimes people will say some crazy shit. Especially in the gacha space, because people are tied to their particular IP, shall we say. So, yeah, I think they're all valid criticisms. Yeah, what's going on, Canvas Mons? How am I doing? I've been doing good, thank you, dude. Hopefully you're good as well. Buzzing that England went through, so happy about that. What's up? What's going on, Chase? Hey there, mate. As things, you alright? Alright, let's recommend those up. Who's this dude? Jobert. What up, Jobert? This store should have the videotape I want. Hey there, need any help? Ah, you're the manager here, right? Young manager, do you happen to have the movie Dimensional Musketeer? That sounds kind of cool. I lost the one I had at home, so I came to rent another copy. It's already been rented out. Oh, you don't have it in stock here either. Guess today's trip was a waste of time. Forget it. I just want to see a few scenes of people shooting at each other in the hollows. If I can't do that, I'll go check out some clips online. Please, you need to watch the original film. The original version is way better. Yeah, I know. The commentary and editing are so over the top. Like that sharpshooter who nails the ethereals from 5,000 meters away. But inside the hollow, everything is chaotic and unpredictable. A shot from 5,000 meters away might whiz through a spatial fissure and smack you in the ass. Sounds like you know from a personal experience. Oh, is that you, Mike? Oh, okay. Okay, fair dues, dude. Fair dues. Good to see you, man. Yeah, I've just been getting back into it again myself. I did start again last year and then I had what was a potential cancer scare, like running up to Christmas. I ended up having a biopsy, but it was something totally different. But it was on my eye, like, yeah. I forgot what it was called now. But yeah, it was nothing, no issue. And then I stopped for a bit and I got back into getting, I was like, you know what? Let's get sorted, man. I started to put on a bit of weight. Been hitting the gym, getting myself a little bit more healthy. And got back on it the last few months, man. Good to see you back, Addy. The itch needed scratching, did he? The content creation. I feel ya. Not the slightest. I've just had my fair share of related work is all. Have you got anything interesting for me, dude? Because I don't care. Either rent a video or fuck off. Gilbert stops in front of the shelves for a moment before leaving. Yeah, fucking browsers, man. Ever buy some more? Fuck off, mate. Time to waste on these non-paying customers. How you doing anyway, though, Cheese? You're at work at the minute, dude. Pardon me. What's this? In the requirements to unlock new trust event. Complete the Ambi Problem Commission. Oh, does this give us... Does this give us, like, proxy trust? Obtaining agents. What's that one there? Complete the Ambi's Problem Commission. Complete the Agent Story Cat and Mouse game. Complete the Ambi's Problem Commission. Okay, it's all on the ammo as well. Okay. All right. Oh, actually, do you know what? We got given, when I got off earlier, just before I logged off the game, when we finished the stream, I noticed that I got some mail, and I checked, and they sent us 1,600 polychrome. Shall we do a bit of gambling, boys? Shall we do a bit of gambling? Let's do a bit of gambling, man. Let's go. All right, let's do it. Fucking gamba! Oh, I rank. What we got? What we got? We've already got her, I'm sure, yeah.
Reporting in.
Have we?
A pleasure to meet you.
So is that a copy then? That's our first, I don't know what it's called in this. Cinema, yeah, so it's just C1. Hold up, let's check. I think I did, I can't remember.
Awaiting further instructions.
Is it work time? Is food included?
Yeah, it is, yeah. No, it's not our first one. We got one of, Nicole, yeah. Uplifting current, what does this do? When Sukaku triggers core passive, blade banner or additional ability, group set meal, the buff duration is increased by 8 seconds. Okay. We're raking it then. That's very, I've said before, just gives me Cowboy Bebop vibes.
Is it work time? Is food
That's cinema
included?
scene. Alright, let's go again. Yo, share it to everybody in chat as well. Yo, guys, if you're watching on YouTube as well, like the stream. If you're watching the short stream, you need to press and hold the screen for 2 seconds for the like button to come up. And if you're watching that on desktop, don't know why you're doing that. Come over to the Twitch channel, watch the stream. Or you can watch it on my second channel, my new Gachapon channel. You can check that out. Got to 21 subs on that channel as well, buzzing about that. I need to get some more videos uploaded, actually, because the videos was killing it on that channel. I think we nearly got 500 videos on the one video. 500 views, should I say, on the one video, which is amazing for a brand new channel with 21 subscribers, you know? I'm happy with that. Videos on the main channel have been doing really well as well recently. Should we do a 10 pull? Because I must admit the roles in this game are not... They don't get my monkey brain screaming like the others. I'm not even going to be able to do 10, am I? Yeah. I forgot we needed it. We should have done it right at the start, shouldn't we? Because it was just giving us what we had, 11 pulls. All right, then we'll have to do them individually then. I think it's the music. I don't know. Is it? I need a little bit more of a... You know? Get my addicted brain buzzing, you know? The monkey. The monkey. Alright, Rosie, you're a legend. We need to log into Wuthering Waves as well. I need to claim my Oh shit, yeah, definitely need to log in because I've got my 10 weapon pools. The engine system's boring though. It just looks boring, doesn't it? It's not a great, because everything about this game visually is like top tier, and then the engine system's just so. I've got a good ball, I guess, you know? And now the application, well, saying that though, at the minute, it doesn't feel like you need them really, does it? Because of how simple and just basically almost left click, dodge, left click, left click, left click, left click, maybe dodge, you know? Been on the phone to me mock for just chatting. Yo, what's going on, Neil? How does autocorrect not detect and fix that garble, Rosie? Dude, I think it does. And then it's like, taps out. It's like, even I can't fix that, mate. You know? You can only do so much legwork. You mean, I gathered. See, that's the scary thing. I understood what you said when I read it. Yeah? I don't know what's worse. The fact of how you type or the fact that I'm like, I get that. I am. Work hard, promote my internet reputation, reach internet level 20. Collect. We need to get the observation data, yeah. Let's switch this to help request info. Is it this one? No, it's that one, isn't it? That's new, yeah. I'll give it a shot. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. Yeah, man. I need to go back to the HDD, yeah. See, as I was saying, let me just go back to this. As I was saying, you know, the TV system, canonically, it makes sense for it to be in the game. Because a lot of people are like, what the fuck? Why is it in the game? It's stupid. It doesn't even work. It doesn't even make sense. But it does. Because this is how you control your bang boo. And that's basically what you're doing. But it doesn't work in how it's applied is the problem. You know? It needs to be applied in a different sense, in my opinion. Oh shit, was it an exploration one, was it? Was it a combat one? Let's do this one. I think it's the one, yeah. I'm knackered. I think most of us in chat are used to the scrambled messages from you, Rosie. Need a Soviet cold break to read it half a time. Stand near a device to activate it and begin automatic data collection. Nearby enemies will interfere with the data collection, causing the indicated light to turn red. Okay. Oh, that's a little bit different. What are you guys dropping a grenade?
Copy that. It's over. Roger. Copy that. Standing by.
You done? Yeah, boy. Once fully collected, the data saved. All right. So like, I definitely think as well, a terror system in this game would work well. You know, you go into like some sort of endgame thing. I don't know what the endgame's like in this, where you literally go from one level to the next, to the next, to the next, and it just progressively gets harder. And it's like, you're down, you're out. You get bored picking. No, you don't. You guys freaking love it.
Prepare to burn!
Oh! Looks smexy. That looks smexy. Do you need more of this? This is a better way to tell the story than on the TV system. Is having you just do something like this. Where, like, you know. But I think it's because of the small dev team, because a lot of this stuff's reused, isn't it? Even started playing Christmas movies, have you? Dude, she starts thinking about the next Christmas on bloody Boxing Day.
Roger that. Roger.
Dude, they need to make Bang Boo plushies.
Standing by. Just one strike. Roger.
Get out my fucking circle, boys. You're not allowed. Dude, look when you stop running. They just boom, boom, boom. Day after, yeah, 26. Oh, yeah, don't you guys do Boxing Day? Don't you call it Boxing Day? Head to the turbo remodeling shop. Two Bang Boos seem to be discussing something on the street. Are they in trouble? Barry's processed the footage and sent it to Jobert. You should talk to him if he returns to the video store. Now we need to do the intermission. Let's do this as well, though. King of the Street Soccer. Oh, he's back. Right, now there was something. I posted a commission online seeking someone who could capture real footage. I wanted to relive the action-packed scene of the lone protagonist taking on a group of gunmen. Honestly, I wasn't holding my breath. You know, these young folks nowadays are always messing things up. So even if it turned out to be a dud, I was at least hoping to get some laughs out of it. Turns out the actual footage of the combat I received was even more thrilling and professional than the movie. I passed along the footage to my former sidekicks and got right to work organising study sessions and all the awesome moves. I barely had time to watch the video tape myself. Since you're already here, why don't you sign up for a VIP? Upsell them! Upsell them! You're quite the salesperson, manager. But don't worry, I'll be a regular here. The code's in Familiar 5 this place is... You ain't bought nothing yet though, bro. By the way, about the Dimensional Musketeer video tape I found. To be honest, after watching that top-notch real combat video, I'm no longer interested in it. Bro, I'm gonna ban you coming in the shop, you know. You can have it if you want, young manager. Yo! Yo, if that old fuck comes in here again, tell me. Fucking grifter. Coming here to keep himself warm. We don't love our staff or servants as much as you lot do. Ah, dude, all that shit's gone anyway now. You get the Boxing Day sales. Are you trying to push my buttons or something? Listen carefully. What the heck are you doing, Rockets? Playing soccer. It's football. You call that playing soccer? I just saw you getting smacked by the ball over and over, you pathetic worm. Didn't you charge your battery last night? Are these things sentient then when they're not being controlled? That's kind of fucked if they are. But the ball was too big. I couldn't even see where I was going while dribbling. How dare you make excuses, you useless piece of junk. Jesus Christ. Are you planning on embarrassing us during the match with the Stingers? Those Bang Boo are monsters. They'll kick our butts. Boo-hoo. Please stop scolding me, coach. Heck, I'm not just going to scold you. I'm going to kick your butt too. Yeah, kick its butt. Go on. Fight, fight, fight. Huh? Who are you? How dare you peek at her special training? I know this girl, coach. She's the master of Eos. I heard she can transform a lazy Bang Boo into a martial arts master who defeats all the ethereals in the hollow. Oh, is that even possible? I never heard of anything like that. I love Christmas, man, because I like cold and I'm fat. I do service steak and seafood. My wife just does a steak. Christmas Eve dinner. Yeah, Rosie absolutely loves Christmas. From like August to start Christmas shopping. I'll try seafood boil. Oh, is that even possible? I never heard anything like that. You could say, do you know what? I'm not interested. This sort of stuff doesn't bother me. Oh shit, we're gonna play football. Wait, what? Put the ball to the target. Oh, they're just running to it. Wait a minute, how do I kick it? Come on, I'll play like a girl. How do I kick it? I just gotta push it towards it. Yeah, I guess so. Okay, that was terrible. Wow, that was amazing. I can't believe you kicked the ball over so quickly. Man, these should get a job for the BBC. That's BBC punditry at its finest. Let's suck off Gareth Southgate. Even the coach took at least 1 full minute to do it. Jesus Christ, you guys should quit football. Hey, just don't get emotional. Yeah, alright. Just see your dribbling skills. Yo. We'll let him off. They call it soccer. You know? The moonlight is beautiful, but who should I tell this to? Alright, darling. Look for the moon. It's gorgeous. Where is it? Hey there, kind sinners. Want to keep track of your community contributions? Shall mate.
If you need Bucksex help, just let me know.
Sweet. What we got here? Some citizen reported seeing a teary-eyed little guy near the street exit in the afternoon. Oh, we need to be in the afternoon for that. It's night time, so it doesn't matter. Actually, let me see if there's any nighttime ones.
If you need Bucksex help, just let me know.
Morning time's not good for us. Something. No, here we go. Are there activities near 404 Error Livehouse? There have been sightings of 2 Bang Boo muttering something at night. 404 Error Live. Where's that then? That's Goldfinger. There's the calf. 141. 404 Error. Okay. Need 2 Bang Boos. In the back. No? It's night time now. Should maybe go in. No, we can't go in, come in. We're nearly at 20. We're getting there. What do days roll company do? Morning, afternoon? Is it night and midnight or evening and midnight? They should be there, shouldn't they?
Are you two willing to contribute to new
Morning
territory's
time,
well-being
afternoon.
and spirit?
The Honored Waterfall Soup is advised to keep their doors closed at night due to the rumours of a suspicious shadow lurking about. Collect HIA commemorative coins in this region to him. Let's go over to the what's it then.
Thank you for supporting public security's work.
Check out the menu. You name it, I make it. Oh, not to your liking. Next time I'll have something that better suits your taste.
Doesn't seem to be anybody dodgy hanging around. Where's the time gone up there? Time to go home. Remember to talk to voice. Is that why? Because it's time to go home? You usually click see the time and the day up there, can't you? Crawdads. Fuck crawdads. Never had them. I worked at a Cajun place once. We did a boil. Everyone was walking around with yellow crap on their mouths. It was crawdad. Permanent turn off. I find mussels disgusting. I first read that comment out of context. I was like, "What do you like, skinny boys?" And yeah, what's with that? Oh, okay, I get it now. What are you up to today? I finished tweaking the HCD. Then we just have to wait until we have enough money for better hardware. Oh, by the way, Nicole just called and mentioned that the lawsuit is going well. She'll pay us back shortly. God, it seems like she knows we're in urgent need of money. Hey, yeah, well, it's getting late now. Go get some rest, Belle. Before you can finish, you hear another knock on the door. Why would someone be here this late? Why don't you go let our unexpected guests know we're closed, Belle? Why don't you fucking do something? Are you standing by the door, or I'm going to open you? Shepard, I'm very sorry for coming here at this hour, old friend. I must have woken you up. Is there an emergency? Correct. It's good that both of you are here. Listen, I have something extremely important to tell Phaethon. The whole of Phaethon. Go on then. Smooth Asian man. Having confirmed nobody's following him, the intelligence broker darts straight
of a Southeast Asian penis.
Fuck you.
Sorry to barge in like this, but it's urgent. Extremely urgent. And frankly, explosive, so I'm going to keep this short. Hey, can I get a cup of tea?
Bro.
Tea? Aren't you keeping it short?
You know.
Oh, don't I always bring you quality commissions?
Shut the
What's
fuck up
wrong
and
with
tell me what you
showing
want,
a little
bro.
comfort? It's simple. Routine investigations are back on in Hollow Zero.
What?
Uh-huh. You heard right. And this time the association seems to be waging a protracted
Actually, quite the
war,
connoisseur.
dragging out multiple operations over an extended period of time. As soon as I heard the news, I immediately thought of my favorite client, the legendary Phaethon. I'm guessing you'll want to join in on the investigations, so I've used some resources to leave a back door open for your recruitment. Just finish a test commission inside Hollow Zero, and you'll receive credentials to be contracted Hollow Zero investigators.
Valuable news indeed. Worth at least a cup of tea.
Got it, let us think it over.
Got it. Let us think it over.
Right, you shouldn't make important decisions late at night. Think it over carefully. When you've made up your mind, just go to Scott Outpost to complete the commission. I'll be going then.
Shepard glances longingly at the teapot just beyond his reach as he leaves the video store. This guy sure knows to pick his time by sharing this anxiety-inducing information just before it's time to sleep. Even if time is of the essence, night isn't the best time for making important decisions. We probably shouldn't discuss important business matters right before bed. Jesus guys, look at the tatties on that picture up there. That looks like almost like a bit of nipple exposure. Rest well tonight and let's discuss this tomorrow, Belle. Was that dude? That's a fucking dude, yeah. Was it a chick with a mustache? Alright. Are you awake? Shepard gave us some more intelligence about the Hollow Zero investigations yesterday, you remember? Shall we discuss the details after you finish washing up? I'll be waiting for you downstairs. I'm here for wardrobe malfunctions. Dude, I'm worried it's a dude. I think it might have been a dude. Oh, here we go. Dude, the artwork in this game, bro. Like, it's just fucking insane, man. Like, look at this. You guys probably can't see it that good up to my camera. It's little things like this, man. There's so much love put into the artwork. Like, the art team just smashed it on this game. Just absolutely smashed it. No, look at that. It's so fucking cool looking. Mouse and a cat fucking tagging a bin. So visually pleasing. It's absolutely gorgeous. Like, just look at all the little details. You know? Just gorgeous, man. That's one thing I really do in life that I do regret. Because I used to actually be quite handy with a pencil and whatever in regards to drawing myself. And I wish I'd have done something with it. Because I'd love to have worked in this side of things, you know? That's one thing that when we was down in London, when me and Rosie went to the pub, there's a lot of developers obviously down in London. And the amount of times that we'd be chilling and you'd hear people talking about games who work for game companies. And that's the only time where I was like, I'm a little bit jealous, man. You know? Because it's never too late to do something like that, you know, I guess. I ain't done any artwork for ages, man.
A Hollow Zero investigation. Bill, what do you think?
Question. What is
it was gorgeous, Rosie. It was gorgeous. Oh, yo, it was nice, Neo. So fucking nice.
I forgot Fairy doesn't know about it.
Challenge accepted. Searching the Hollow Investigative Association database for Hollow Zero.
Nobody is challenging you to find out.
Query complete.
You might be go there for my birthday, you know. Fucking Chromag.
Most impactful and most hazardous hollow in all of New Eridu. Research shows all major hollows
I was picking that bone up and
are derived from Hollow
scraping
Zero's
that
companion hollows. Hollow Zero is also responsible for much of the destruction of the old capital, Eridu. New Eridu
like my phone
regularly
holder.
schedules capable agents to conduct research, investigate, track, and suppress Hollow Zero's
My
development.
mum got me that.
Speculation. Master intends to investigate Hollow Zero in order to save New Eridu.
Haha! Wrong!
Bzz, I'm sorry, but that's the wrong answer, Fairy.
Requesting information. Please tell me your motive for investigating so I may assist your participation.
Sucking it like a dick.
Okay, but you have to tell me about
Nuh-uh.
your motive and agreement first.
Question. Is this what is called provoking someone?
Hey, Stutzer.
Bill just wants to make sure.
Always comes in at the worst possible times.
My apologies. I am not authorized to answer unnecessary questions about my agreement and
What's
motive.
going on about again?
Answers will be provided in due course.
I'm sorry. We can't tell you our exact motives for investigating Hollow Zero. But you should realize, Fairy, that the rewards in there are very valuable indeed. And the place where my sister and I grew up is in the old capital. It's been completely destroyed. So, we have things we want to investigate in Hollow Zero.
Have you downloaded it,
That's
have
all
you?
you need to know.
She just tricked you.
Oops, I think Fairy just tricked me.
Don't worry. Consider it a token of our sincerity. Since we've made up our minds, let's do as Shepard said and go to the Scott outpost in Hollow Zero.
Okay. Yeah, I was just saying to everybody in chat, I love the art design, and just so freaking good. Like, they must have had such a blast making this, like, especially with all this artwork for the video covers and stuff. Like, look at that bag. How good does that look? And it's just so crisp and beautiful. Drive to the Scott outpost, yeah? Okay. Oh, it's the morning, yeah. Let's, hold up. Show me what I gotta do, buddy. Which is the one here? Here we go. Come here. I saw the Bamboo fighting a cat near 141 convenience store in the morning. Those God rays look kind of beautiful. Damn, girl. There it is. Isn't that the one we fixed? Jeez. Dicey for a moment there, guys. Didn't think that was going to happen. That was high IQ level stuff right there, chap. Okay. Okay, that was good, John. I can't believe I'm still conscious. Yeah, right, whatever. So picking on cats. I love that. It's a good boy. It's a good boy, that is.
Citizen, are you two willing to contribute to New Eridu's well-being?
Afternoon. Night time. Here we go. Citizen complained about narrowly avoiding tripping over a moving paper bag near the remodeling shop in the morning. What the fuck? The remodeling shop. Which one's that one? Dude, just look at that, man. It's just gorgeous. Art team. Chef's kiss. Remodeling shop. When is that? A paper bag. Which we don't break our necks. Not really my thing, but I like the style. I'm proud to give it an 8. End of the day, it's free. Can't go wrong, can you? Only waste a bit of time if you're enjoying him. Elliot's soul-crushing penis addiction. Now I've seen quite a bit of it. I can't play it. Spoiled. I said pigs, does it not mean? Here's the bag. Oh, the car remodeling shop. Oh, it's natural Bamboo in there. Yeah, cool. Is that a cat in the back? Dude, why did I think that was a cat? The fuck?
Hello! I'm Public Security Officer Mew Mew. Pleasure to be of service.
That's definitely a girl. Says it's a dude, though. No, kiddies. Teleport to this location. Dude, I need one of these cars. Lets me do that. Interesting if that light would actually reflect onto me. Doesn't. That's a big hollow, isn't it? Almost looks like a black hole. It's even got the like the warping of the light around the accretion disk of what a black hole has. Oh yeah, have a look. You know, like here, it's almost like an accretion disk, isn't it? I'm not even fully zoomed. I suppose it actually has some sort of gravitational pull to it, is it? Or is it just a spatial like, you know, thing? Now, Ray looks badass. I noticed your fresh and youthful face the moment you walked into the tent. Well, 23 feet away. Or should I call you Miss Independent Investigator? Allow me to introduce myself. I'm Ray, a researcher from the White Star Institute. It's short for Ray. Okay, and all my colleagues call me Ray, so you should also do the same. Okay, Ray. I don't think there's any difference. Take it easy. I'm not the clerks of the association who make you queue up behind a service window. Yeah, but there's a reason for queuing up for those. You know? If you've seen it, you've seen it. As long as you can bring my lovely observation data from the hollow to my door, I'll treat you like my dearest partner. But right now, I've got an important job for you. Okay. A data station at the edge of the Hollow Zero has been attacked by a group of wandering ethereals. And the inside edge. And we need someone to recover the observation data from the station. The route is simple, the plan is clear, and the threat is obvious. This is very suitable first job for you, for a rookie, sorry. During the mission, you'll be escorting an investigator from the association, who will also be your examiner. Wow, what a wonderful job. I can hear the dissatisfaction in your voice. That's right, all Hollow Zero operations are accompanied by risks. However, considering how you got approval of the HIA to take this qualification assessment at such a young age, I believe in you and your team. That's all for the official explanation. You'll be able to start the mission after you register your team members in the operational terminal. Ain't we risking it really doing all this sort of stuff considering we're a proxy? I'll be waiting eagerly for you to return with a hard drive containing my data, like I'm waiting for my online shopping to arrive. If you lose my parcel, then you don't need to show up again. I'm just joking. You better come back alive, you hear? I'm great at running errands like this. How reassuring. You can use the communications terminal and most of the equipment in the tent. Just stay clear of anything that has a warning sign saying don't touch on it. This support equipment is specially provided by the military for the use of independent investigators who are known for their technical abilities. You can use them if you need to debug Bangbu or for remote communication. Of course, don't do anything shady. The military is monitoring everything you do on the equipment. Dude, like, even the NPCs, man, just like, holy shit, bro. Like, the way the code sits, like, god damn, bro. Put someone's eye out. Oh, we're at the Hollow Zero stuff then. This is like the kind of endgame stuff, yeah. We're not at the endgame, but this is... Once the remote module is installed in the communications terminal, you'll be able to use the HDD to conveniently at the Scott outpost. The monitoring software installed in the communication terminal by the military has been neutralized by the disguise signal set up through the joint efforts of Fairy and the second assistant, mainly Fairy's efforts. That's what Fairy's memo notes say. I hope she's reliable. Your digital privacy, including your illegal operations in the Hollow and off-the-record communications with the agents, is now under Fairy's comprehensive and reliable protection. At least, that's what Fairy's memo notes say. Wait a minute, what's off-the-record communications with agents supposed to mean? Qualification assessment. As a newbie, you'll have to pass a qualification assessment. Here are all the commissions in this area that require preparation. Click anywhere to continue. 600 points. Every commission you complete earns you investigation points. Okay. Here's everything in the qualification assessment. Okay. Before exploring, you need to select a leader. The leader must set out solo to start off this exploration mission. Okay. I recommend choosing a seasoned agent as the leader. You will come across support stations while exploring where you can message for reinforcements. Ah, okay. The squad members who receive the call will rush over to support you and expand your ranks. Hollow Zero squad configuration. In an investigation of Hollow Zero, one agent will be assigned as the leader of the squad, consisting of multiple additional squad members. The leader will first head into the Hollow alone. It is recommended to assign a powerful agent as a leader. Other squad members will be able to join the exploration at random in the special event call for support. Okay. It's got to be Ambi. You know,
Awaiting
she's
further
stunned
instructions.
and she's, you know, sick. Soldier 11's good though, but
Ready
it's
for
got to be
combat.
Ambi. It's got to be Ambi. Oh, shit. We need to do the rest of the
Let's
squad, don't
move.
we?
Standing
Squad
by.
members.
Ready
We
and
gonna do it.
waiting. Nothing
We
to
gonna do
fear. The cunning hairs are here.
Yeah.
Time to make
Yeah,
some
yeah,
money.
yeah. Let's do it. All right, noise Neil. HDD is officially remotely connected to the Outpost communication terminal. See, like, this is fine where the TV system becomes part of this.
Testing.
When it's not
All
part of
good
the
on your
story.
end, Bell? Okay. The HDD system's comms link and the diagnostics criteria are all fine.
Okay.
At least we know our equipment is up to the challenge. So we just need to cooperate with an HIA investigator to complete the assessment, and you'll be able to obtain an official Hollow Zero investigation license. Good luck, Bell.
I'm the HIA investigator in charge of this operation. You may refer to me as the Examinator. Refrain from using weapons beyond the allowed specifications. Do not deviate from the planned routes during operations. I'm sure you're already familiar with all these rules. Still, I'd like to remind you that the difference between Hollow Zero and other Hollows isn't just its size. If you underestimate the threats of Hollow Zero and don't prepare for its variations.
What was that? Was it the
you'll pay a
first Hollow
painful
then,
price.
considering it's called Zero?
After all, the association is not obliged to purchase personal insurance for outsourced personnel. Of course, the association also provides simulated Rizonia to assist candidates. Make good use of the special traits provided by Rizonia to enhance your squad's combat capabilities. Off you go. I'll judge your performance fairly.
Fuck off. Same.
Commission start. Objective. Clear qualification assessment.
Okay.
Edge. Resonium, an ether derivative. Effect. Enhances agent's combat abilities.
Okay, so this is kind of like same sort of thing as Simulated Universe and the Depth of Illusion.
Collecting Resonia of the same kind can further enhance a specific ability.
Okay.
The number of Resonia you own of the same category is shown here.
Okay, so that, oh, that's cool that it shows you that.
Press here to check the detailed effects of the Resonium.
Yeah, dude, I hate painting cheese. I'm the same as you. I hate that shit, man. I hate it. Inside each, I'm shit at it as well, but I hate it. I think that's why well, I won't say I'm bad at it, but I think that's why I don't do a good job, because I hate it that much. I just, oh man, I hate it. It's like, I think that, because I think that's when I get like ADD or ADHD. I fucking start to physically like, okay, I just want to lob the cunting thing. Inside each stack increases the agent's crit rate by 8%, stacking up to 5 times. Agent loses 1 stack when attacked and can only lose at most
Please
1 stack
press
every
it
5
again,
seconds.
Master. To return, collecting and choosing suitable Resonia is crucial in Hollow Zero.
Okay. Right. Inside each stack increases agent's crit rate by 8%, stacking up to 5 times. The agent loses 1 stack when attacked. Okay. Rush. Each stack increases the agent's days inflicted by 6%, stacking up to 4 times and lasting for 30 seconds. Yeah, we're going to go with that. In certain hollows, you may find mold, ether, matter polymers known as Resonia, which provide combat and exploration buffs for your squad. Click on the Resonium inventory on the left or press C to check your collected Resonia. Collecting 4 to 8 Resonia of the same type triggers a resonance reaction, granting 1 additional advanced Resonium of the same type. Advanced Resonia grant improved buffed effects, but do not factor into resonance reactions.
With that,
Okay.
you should have a rough idea of the importance of Resonia. But the assessment has only just begun. Focus on the task at hand.
Yeah, dude, I'll fuck it to do. Not great to do. But like I said, I think it's just out to hating it, really. You know? When you dislike something, especially to the point where I suppose you're most rushing as well, it's not going to be great, is it? do you know what? The combat almost feels like it could potentially be better with one character with this game, because you actually have to dodge rather than character swapping, which basically is a dodge and a parry. But like, feels a little bit more intuitive, that does. See, like, I do genuinely think the combat in this game could be massively improved, and it has potential. It does have potential. I spent a lot of time ragging on it, but it genuinely has potential. What type have we got? It's A type, is it? Right. Right? Landing critical. There are no additional details regarding this resounding mix. Okay. Landing a critical hit on an enemy reduces the target's attack by 15% 10 seconds. When hitting an enemy from behind, agent crit damage is increased by 50%. On stun attack, recovery, enemy's attack is reduced. I think I'm gonna go with this one. Corruption inflicted. Energizing effect. Enemy daze diminishes over time, but the stun damage multiplier is increased. See, look, I think this TV system has a real positive spin to it in this kind of mode. This is what I was saying. This is what I said multiple times. I don't think the TV system is bad. It's just applied bad into the main part of the game. Applied into these sort of side stuff. Really works, man.
The cutting hairs, now open for business.
It adds almost like an extra layer of mechanics to a roguelike endgame sort of combat. Let's bring Nicole in.
Backup squad members can enter Hollow Zero through stable zones. Keep it.
Okay. Zonium exchange. Let's have a look what this is. Okay, I've got an A yet. All squad membership members gain 2 stacks of insight upon entering the battlefield. Oh, so they're like ranks. Okay. Beating an enemy grants all squad members. Let's go with this one. Yeah. We ain't got enough to buy the others. Okay. What's this? Available Rizonia. Choose 1 of 3 random B rank Rizonia. I said he's kind of, yeah, it is kind of like simulated universe in a little way. I quite like this now. This makes the TV system actually work. So the end game in this game could potentially be actually decent.
Nicole, take a break. The boss is here. Standing by. Let's go.
What can we get? Music's fire. Easy. The HIA examiner fiddles with the measuring instrument in his hands with a solemn look on his face. On his face? On his face? On his face? That's an extremely attractive man. Did something happen? We have nothing to worry about. There's nothing wrong with your performance. Your abilities are extremely outstanding for independent investigators. There's a problem with the instrument, although unusual ether activity of Hollow Zone Zero often causes equipment malfunctions. Such a high reading is unsettling nonetheless, so I've tried to recalibrate the device. More ethereals are approaching. I'm counting on you to buy us some time. Okay, this area looks cool. Why have I got way more exploration in this area than in the story beats of the game? Oh, that's cool. Stun the bitch! Ooh.
Just leave it to me. Right back at ya. I want a bonus for this. Target confirmed. Go.
Oh my god, we broke off his it's carapace or whatever you call him.
Get ready. The boss is here.
I'm actually letting him hit me.
This won't hurt. Nothing. Still not over. Fracture.
Wait. 1 signal indicates some activity. 2, significant activity. 3 is an intense reading. And 4... What's going on? No way. That's impossible.
Dude, the cutscenes are so good.
What's that sound? Wait. Watch out! Damn it. It's her.
Uh-oh. Damn. It's coming for that ass. Oh, she's sick. Okay, I like her. I like her. The young woman vanishes into the distance in the pursuit of a giant ethereal. A couple of people wearing similar uniforms arrive from the direction she came in. Young woman. Woman. Okay, so we're allowed to simp on her then.
Chief,
we're not going to get locked up. Oh my god!
From the target. There's no way we can catch up with the Chief when she's sprinting like that.
This uniform. Are you from Hand? Oh, not only that, but you're also Special Operations agents.
Special?
Hello, Special Operations Section 6. We're carrying out an emergency response mission. An extremely dangerous ethereal has appeared in this area. No matter what your goal is here, you are advised to head to the nearest evacuation point. I need you to support this operation as a mobile tactical unit. This is an official mobilization order from me, the Deputy Chief of Hollow Special Operations Section 6.
An extremely dangerous ethereal. That's what caused the disturbance just now, right? Such an exaggerated size and a dramatic show of force. I've never seen anything like it. We have to get everyone out of here now, Belle.
Due to unforeseen circumstances, our original mission has been terminated. Our new objective is to assist Hollow Special Operations.
The Institute's navigational Bangbu. I need it to keep guiding us in the upcoming operation. Any objections?
Navigational Bangbu. Does she mean EOS?
Our target has deviated from the expected route, and we need a Bangbu carrying carrot data to navigate. This is an emergency requisition.
But please be assured, we will compensate you for any damage caused.
What?
What? No. Nah.
Seriously? We're going in expecting damage?
Please, little Bangbu. I'll keep you safe.
There's no doubt about this little fellow's navigational capabilities. But the possibility of severe Bangbu damage wasn't included in the risk clause we signed before.
A lot of people saying that obviously this is totally subjective for other people and for myself. A lot of people saying that they don't like the characters in this game. I do. I like the characters in this game. I suppose there's an argument for some people from the visual waifu kind of thing, which I'm all here for. You know, I'll simp over the waifus, but I like the characters in this game. Like I say, I don't need every character in every gacha game to be a waifu that I want for the waifu meta. Some just need to look cool, and I think some of these characters just look dope, man.
Well, since this is an official request from HSO agents, I'll leave this bamboo to you for now. It should be fine. I'll figure out a way to explain it to its owner.
Dude, that freaking like dubstep in the background is going hard.
Fine. How come she just went with it? Shouldn't she ask us first?
Keep it down, Belle, or we'll get caught. After all, they don't know that this navigational bamboo is remotely controlled. The HSO agents are the best of the best.
Okay, so I was just wondering that about the bamboo.
Assisting them is our only option at the moment. At any rate, acting as a
How does
navigational
she not know,
bamboo
though?
or not, our task remains the same. They just need to lead their team in the right direction.
Oh, I didn't finish it within 120 seconds. Oh, no, I gotta do that. I gotta do that. It's because I was fucking around. Shit, I gotta go back and do that. It's because I was fucking around, man. All squad members of this gain 1 stack of insight upon entering. I've already got that. Each standard critical resononium. This agent crit damage. Logical chain attack generates decibels.
We'll need to assist the HSO task force through the following battles. I guess that gigantic ethereal over there is the HSO's target.
Master, the ether activity of this area has reached an all-time peak.
What's going to do with that big thing, isn't he?
Complete the operation and clear the area immediately.
Okay.
Surprisingly, investigating Hollow Zero is no easy feat.
Fusion initiated. Agent crit damage increases by 36%. Critical hits may execute normal enemies with less than 75% HP. This effect can trigger once every 6 seconds. Nice. Nice. Corruption inflicted. Demotivation. I feel characters gradually lose energy. What does that do?
Soldier 11 in position.
Hey, let's go. What's this? You invented a special area codenamed 7777. Dude, I need heals. This area used to be an entertainment zone back in the day and still contains functional facilities. Pull that lucky lever and see what happens. Good luck. Oh, we got Gamba within Gamba. Let's go.
Encrypted area data extracted. Retrieved number 7. Encrypted area data part 2 extracted. Retrieved number 7.
If we get the other 2 sevens, then yeah, that's big. Yeah.
Encrypted area data part 3 extracted.
Are we healing?
Retrieved number 7. Encrypted area data part 4 extracted. Retrieved number 7. Data collection complete. Retrieved password 7777. Supplies unlocked.
Triggering a critical hit increases days inflicted by the agent for 10 seconds. On stun recovery attack. Triggering perfect dodge increases days inflicted by the agent by 50% for 5 seconds. Holy shit.
Cannabis or weed was first domesticated in East Asia around 12,000 years ago during the Neolithic period. The psychoactive properties of cannabis were described in China in the 3rd century AD. In the late 1800s, cannabinol CBN was the first compound isolated from cannabis extract.
Hey, what's up, Joe? And Joe? Let's go, Joe Skimo. Welcome to the stream, buddy. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Howdly doodly. Alright, let's be quicker this time. Because we were fucking around, weren't we?
Target confirmed.
We got the execute mouse.
I have a great respect for cannabis products and their positive mental health effects.
I hope the geek dealt with the problem already.
Arnie's here as well.
Take down tons of his cereal?
Wilco.
Fine. This won't hurt. Maintain fire.
After this, I can go home, right?
Oh, those two are tagging him with us as well, aren't they? That's sick. How you doing, Joe? You good? Trigger a critical hit die is inflicted by the agent for 10 seconds, 3 seconds, increasing agent crit damage by 20%. Let's go with that. And chain attacks deal 30% more damage. Yeah. Ice attacks inflict 10% more days. Yeah. Fusion initiated. Increase enemy stun damage multiplied by 40% when your squad is full. Agents can additionally trigger 1 chain attacks on stunned enemies. Launch a chain attack. Generate 6% decibels. Random Rosonia 4. Choose one of 3 random A rank Rosonia you want to catalyze. All squad members gain 2-3 stacks of insight upon entering the battlefield. What does catalyzing it do? Chain attacks deal 30% more damage. Chain attacks deal 45% more damage. Okay. Okay. That's pretty nice. We like that. We like that. EX special attacks inflict 10% more days. Yep. Level of gear coins. Reduce pressure by 30. So 10% of all squad members max HP. I guess we can do that. What's this? You see a small mobile logistics point compromise armed defense force troops and some vehicles. Soldiers showcase their military supplies and propose an exchange of resources. Would you like to trade? Gain 3 random Rosonia. As we talk about giving enemies are stunned for 10% longer. That's your big one. That's your big one. That's another one. Lovely. Increase the stack of 4. Limit of rush from 4 to 8. Damn. Stun damage multiplier increases by 50%. Hello.
She's over there.
Yo, dude, she seems sick. And she's a woman. So we can simp over her. I'm ready to simp. Dude, these cutscenes are fire. Big fan. Big fan. Seemed like she did fuck all though. It's okay, chat. She's of age. You can't see him.
She's there.
Once again. Oh my god.
Managed to
Holy
repel
cow.
such a huge ethereal all on her own with nothing but cold steel? Arresting proxies isn't included in HSO's job description, right?
Yeah, ceiling painting's probably the worst.
Are you alright?
Not quite. It was a clean slash. It should have struck the ethereal instantly, like a wooden mallet hitting a porcelain vase. But it felt cumbersome, more like dragging a piece of chalk over a blackboard.
I get it, Chief. It was like splitting the cutting board in half when you just want to cut a slice of butter.
I'm not sure you got it, Sokaku.
The chief meant that her attack failed to injure Nineveh in a significant
I'm telling you, man,
way.
I like the characters
So we
in
need
this
to track
game.
it down once more.
Not even just from that waifu standpoint, just I like the characters.
There are ethereals flocking here, likely drawn in by Miyabi's skirmish with Nineveh.
Yanagi
We'll take
is
care of them if you
definitely
don't
got to be a
mind.
pull.
All right.
So is she, because she
Section
just seems
6.
sick.
Prepare for battle.
Can't forget our girl though. You know?
Please allow mine. Moving up.
I want a bonus for this.
Flames.
Oh, baby!
Lean back on the Jet Set Radio soundtrack, let's go.
Perimeter under control.
Ready.
Fine. Behave. Maintain fire.
Remember
I detected a highly dangerous target. Notorious. This one do not add a second. It's far more dangerous than ordinary ethereal. Please,
Okay, this area, the combat's a lot more fun.
Good job. Try to strike. Hold it. Come back. Standing by. Ready.
Okay.
Roger.
I'm here.
Copy that.
Wipe out! Well, but after that cutscene, my wife's definitely getting laid tonight. Dude, I'm annoyed though. On the one, we didn't do it within 120 seconds because I was farting about. I didn't realise there was a time limit. Is it okay if I call you Nicole? Go sleep in the car, fuck face. That looks like you managed to get some investigation points. You can check for yourself what investigation points are for. Basically, the more investigation points you have, the higher your license level will be. Okay. Complete each of the Hollow Zero commissions to earn investigation points. See, like I say, this mode is where the TV system actually shines. As I said, I don't dislike the system. I just think it's applied incorrectly to the game. Which obviously, that video that I'll upload tomorrow, you'll see what I'm talking about there. Reacting to the Gacha Smack video. Which I agree with a lot of the points he made, to be fair. And I just went in a little bit more on my view of them. But glad to see, well, doesn't matter if he agrees with me or not. It's my opinion. He agreed with a lot, and he made similar points that I haven't really seen other people making in what I was talking about that system. Everyone's just like, hate it, take it out the game. Disagree. I think it's got its place in the game. It canonically fits the game as well. It's just a little bit abstract as a storytelling device and where it's applied to the game as well. Level up to get rewards like rare, materials, and bamboo. Want more of that? Hey, no problem. Earning commission. Clear an operation and on edge or higher difficulty 2 times. Obtain a total of 20 Resonia. This is a different kind of commission. It's a special commission. You can complete 4 special commissions per week. These 3 commissions are common commissions. Gonna do as much of them as one then. Divided into 3 levels based on their difficulty. Bounties expire after a certain period. If you'd like to get paid, I suggest you complete it ASAP. Okay. I don't know. Can I not do this? Edit. Is it work then? When was this one? Qualification assessment 600 points. How many points did I get? How many points I got? I need to do it again because I need to do that thing in the time I wanted to do it in. Hold up a second, lads. I've got to do something quickly before we go into a new day. Oh, ether battery noise. I just need to do something. Need a piece. And go up for slash, lads. Where's my phone? I'm on. Where the fuck is my blower? What? Went upstairs, roasting. She's gone. She's good to sleep. I ain't bothered lying. I just went in and was like, you muesli, she's gone to sleep. She's like, no, I'm just chilling. I was like, why are you sitting watching the home screen? I don't know what she's on. I don't know if she's on BBC iPlayer or something. She's like, I keep losing the remote. It's like, it's right next to you. I don't know why she does it. She's the worst for it. She falls asleep, yeah. But she'll like, it's like, I don't know why she hates to admit that she's gone to sleep. It's like, I'm literally watching you asleep. I'm like, I ain't asleep. And she'll argue with the toss, and I'm like, bro, I've been sitting here for the last 20 minutes while you've been asleep. Just, I don't know why. Rages against the machine. Like, nuh-uh. And I start doing more on my Pioneer podcast, man, because we haven't really been playing the game the last couple of days. We've got to change that tomorrow. We've got to play some Wuthering Waves, boys. Hold up here. Gifts of gratitude. Give me that. It. Thank you. Signing tomorrow as well. We'll get those. We'll do that. So we got the Depths of Illusion. He's back. The Elusive Realm. Awesome. Great to see. Defeat the Exiles. Let's just go quickly do that a second, yeah, chap? So we've got to go do that. Then we'll get back on Zenless. Oh, the lag. Dude, the lag's insane because it just totally changes the direction that you're going and everything. It's weird. Really, it's got to be lag. Rather than, like, frame drops and stuff. Look at the damage I'm outputting as well there with Gian. Hello. Fucking shit up, bro.
Together we fight. Fluorescent shadows.
You're wide open. Pin down.
DPS maniac. And we're only... No copies either. No copies. You know? Fucking go. If we can get some copies of these two characters, we're gonna be rolling. Bonk! Bonk! Wake up, Rosie. The lolly says wake up. Yeah, man, we're going to bash some WuWa tomorrow. I think what we'll do tomorrow, we'll start off with some WuWa and then we'll play some Zenless. We need to get back on some first Descendant as well, man, because I actually kind of like that game. I'm not going to lie. It's all right, man. You know? I don't know if my... Like, I don't know if my... What's the word I'm looking for? What's the word I'm looking for? Come to me, English language. I don't know if my... standards, there we go. Fucking hell, man. I'm tired. I need a good bed. I don't know if my standards have dropped, but I'm finding games like this fun, which maybe years ago I'd look at this as like vaporware and trash. I remember when Genshin first came out, I looked at that and was like, ha, ha, yeah, right, you know? And then like, I liked the game when I played it. And then, like, the same with Honkai. Same with Honkai, though. When I look at it, though, Honkai's a JRPG, and I love JRPGs. It's just got a gacha system added to it. And when you think about it, most of these games are RPGs, so it's like, I can understand why I like them. But it's like even the first Descendant, I feel like a few years ago, I would have been like, I ain't touching that with a barge pole. And then I kind of had fun with it when I played it. And maybe I need to stop being so snobby as well, though, to certain games. Because I definitely think there is that in the gaming industry, isn't there, as well, sometimes? Some people are like, I don't play those sort of games. You know? I'm eating cheese and onion. Wang me, save some. Yeah, you can wang save some. I wang save some. I wang you to save some. Yeah. I wang it. Yeah, I do, babe. What, cheese, onion, crisps? We're literally eating cheese and onion. Like a literal onion and cheese. Rosie, do you want to dress up as Inagi for me? You know, just for science.
Despite its abrupt start, the operation went smoothly. Let's return the requisitioned navigational Bangbu to the Institute.
This model is even better than the standard issue HSO Bangbu, both in terms of route planning and adapting to changing circumstances. Maybe it's been equipped with the Institute's secret carrot data? Or its logic core has been modified in some way.
Hey! How would the HSO Bangbu feel if it heard you now?
The Institute's Bangbu. This Bangbu doesn't belong to the Institute. It's the private property of that individual who leads their own investigation squad.
Is that what it is? Right. I think I heard that the HIA started recruiting civilian investigations.
The glasses touch as well. I'm here for it.
Oh my. It seems that civilian talent is more reliable than those idiots you find among the authorities.
Well, thank you.
Next time, I won't show you mercy.
Is she still talking about the, ethereal? Please spare me.
I'm a law-abiding citizen of New Eridu. Please spare me.
You always say the weirdest stuff without warning, Chief.
She's seething about the
She's
ethereal.
looking forward to working with this investigation team leader again. Duty calls.
But she's
We
only
need
in a
to go
raid
back and
assaulted.
report our findings. Let's take our leave.
From the first time I saw you, I knew this assessment wouldn't be a problem, but I still didn't expect that you would survive Nineveh's attack unscathed and help the HSO with their special operation. Although the assessment was terminated early, the fact that you helped suppress Nineveh proves you're qualified. The recognition of the HSO operative is more authoritative than the records in the Association Examiner's notebook. What is Nineveh? Nineveh? I've been so caught up with the handover of work to HSO that I've forgotten to do an action review with you. Since your independent investigation team has passed the assessment, I think this is the right time to tell you about Nineveh, as it might be the core target of your future investigations. After all my recent research focus, the Institute's recent core issue happens to be the symbiotic ethereal swarm. Eliminating ethereal swarms and high-risk ethereal individuals can suppress the Hollow's expansion and perhaps even destroy it. I'm sure you already know of this. Nineveh has both the characteristics of an ethereal swarm and high-risk individual and is the priority target of the Hollow Zero's investigation. Its unique and ecological characteristics are also significant research value, though our knowledge of it is still quite limited. Anyway, congratulations on passing the assessment. The official certificate will be sent to your... So, you know how some people turn into ethereals and some people become more powerful ones? Well, I guess we'll find out. Is everybody... Were all the ethereals initially a person? Or are some ethereals, like, the start? You know, was there some corruption that was created by us, potentially? You know? How there's, like, bad corporations, in the world? And of course, we're only the word wang like 6 times. I look forward to our cooperation in your future performance. Blame Rosie. What's this? Investigation points earned this season. Qualification assessment. Massey, you can now review related info to the challenge tab. Info from the challenge tab. You can also check the completion progress of weekly bounty commissions. 600 to 5,000. Refreshes in 1 day and 4 hours. Take part in the Hollow Zero operation to investigate points. Accumulate more investigation points to increase your license level and obtain rich item rewards. The limit for earning investigation points and bounty commissions will be reset at a fixed time each week. So I'm assuming Mondays, yeah, because there's a day left. Okay, so that's a weekly thing then. Use a compendium to quickly enter or check your progress in the Hollow Zero. Okay. Tutorial. Hollow Zero recording. Man. Hold up. Because I just saw something here. And I think I'm starting to... We'll watch this tomorrow. Hot take, Zenless Zone Zero is a good game. I'm starting to feel the same, man. Well, I think that's an objective viewpoint. But subjectively, I'm actually kind of enjoying myself with the game. And as I get further into it, I'm having more fun with it. The combat isn't hard at the moment. I know it's supposed to get a little bit more difficult. And it's a little bit simple. But it is fun. You know? I might have to make a video just like talking about this. But I really am enjoying the game. Which I'm happy about, of course. But, yeah, I'm not seeing all the negative side of things that other people... The thing is, I subjectively can see where people are coming from. I get it. But, like, I get that with any game, really. I can look at things from an unbiased standpoint and be like, I disagree with that, but I get it. Where some people... idiots, let's say, can't, you know, they can't comprehend the, well, I like that, so that, how can you dislike this, or how can you like that, because it's shit. But like say, even the TV system, I get people's problems with it, and they're incredibly valid, and I think when it's part of the storytelling, and part of the separation of the story missions, it could become frustrating, but it's a good system that works in other parts of the game. And I think with this endgame stuff, it could actually be really good. I think it adds something to that Hollow Zero. I love the art style of the game. I love the aesthetic. I love the UI. I'm really liking the character design and the characters as well. You know, we haven't got much waifu meta in this game. The ones we have are great though. But I also just like the other characters who are not really that for that. I love the menu, the UI, the UX design's great. Just the environmental design is gorgeous. The characters, like, I think Belle is super cute. The environments just look gorgeous. I understand that some of the instance combat areas are a little bit bland and a little bit samey. And I do think that the actual instance areas need to be expanded, so there's a little bit more than just you spawn, you fight a couple of enemies, you clear it, you spawn, you fight a couple of enemies, you walk down a corridor, you kill some enemies, you're done. There needs to be something added to that and a little bit more variety to the gameplay loop. But so far, I'm liking it. I'm enjoying the game. I'm enjoying the story as well. I get it. I understand how some people might not like it, and I think the TV system affects that as well. As Gacha Smack said, it does kind of distract from that part of the story and kind of makes things a little bit disjointed. It's an abstract way to tell a story, and it's distracting, rather than having a moment like this where you're traversing an area where there's very little action, but it's contextually applicable to the story, where the characters are like rambling on about something potentially. I think that's a negative. And the game's got plenty of things to pull it up on, but I'm having fun. So that's good. Music's banging as well. Don't worry, I'm perfectly fine. How can I not be worried? I never thought my first time venturing into Hollow Zero would be so dangerous. First an extremely dangerous ethereal, then Hollow Special Operations. You ain't done fuck all, bro. Speaking of which, they said from the Hollow Special Operations section 6, right? I heard that pink-haired lady call their chief Miyabi. Do you know them, boys? Of course not. I was just wondering if their chief is Hashimi Miyabi. That's the youngest Void Hunter in the new Eridu right now. Although she has a funny way of talking and needs her colleagues to interpret for her when she speaks. Maybe that's how a strong person carries themselves. Are you a fan? I am. But we're talking about a Void Hunter. Whether you are an investigator who walks the light or a Hollow Raider who moves in shadows, Void Hunter are the ones at the top of the food chain from any perspective, no? I bet they get all the love as well. I never thought I'd get the chance to see Hashimi Miyabi chase down ethereals and even work with them. Yep, that's right. I was forcibly conscripted, but it counts as working together too. Can I bring you a drink, please? Anything? Alcohol? with what that's called. I'll bring some up in a minute, Rosie. I have a feeling we'll meet again. That's right. She said she looks forward to working with us again, right? I think that's what she meant when, even though she said she wouldn't show us mercy. But if it's something that requires cooperating with elites like them, I hope it's not another crisis. Fortune favours the bold. You're right. The joint forces of the youngest Void Hunter and a legendary proxy. It's like a scene out of a popular movie. It's too early for you to say that. Alright, let's go home first. Bell, EOS seems heavier. Is it carrying something? It's something I collected from Hollow Zero. Let me see. Is this ether fluid? With these ether fluids, I could drop by Turbo after I head home and find Enzo to adjust the band bow. Then let's go home. Alright. I'll tell you what though, chat. On that note though, I am going to call it there. It is 20 past 11 for me, and I am kind of tired today. I will be live again tomorrow. We're going to play some Wuthering Waves, and we're going to play some Zenless on Zero tomorrow. We're going to crack on with a bunch of the content tomorrow. Try and get ourselves up to level 30, I think it is. Get some of our characters leveled up as well. Start doing more of the story. Get into doing a bit more of that Hollow Zero stuff, because I actually enjoyed that. And just continue on. We're going to continue on. We'll watch this video tomorrow. We'll check out a few videos also. Yeah, guys. Appreciate you, man. Thank you very much for hanging out today. I've had a blast. Sorry it's a short one, but obviously it's kind of late.
Hello.
It's kind of late.
XM Wilo subscribed to your channel for 34 months.
What's going on, bro? Oh, you're just coming just at the end, buddy. How you doing, man? Thank you very much for the resub as well, buddy. You're a legend. How much did you want to strangle fucking Safegate again today, dude? I'm doing good, bro. Enjoying this game still. But yeah, appreciate that, dude. I wanted the Swiss to win. I just want the dude sacked. I just want him gone. Wasting the potential of this team. Dude needs to be gone for the next World Cup, you know. Yeah, I was super happy for Saka scoring, you know. Every single penny was penal was fucking perfect. Cold as ice, man. Ivan Toney just looking the keeper straight in the face, not even looking at the ball, man. Dude, ballsy, bro. Ballsy. Yeah, I don't think he will. I don't know, though, man. You know, the FA have got to look at this shit and be like, bro, it doesn't matter if we get through. We shouldn't be getting through like this, you know? And I got annoyed in his last conference, the arrogance of this nation, in looking at these teams and thinking, oh, they're smaller. You know, a lot of these teams have done better than us. Granted. But it's the same as France, in my opinion. Take away all the noise and individual performances. France and England, in my opinion, are the two best teams in the world. They've got the two fucking worst managers. You know what I'm saying? The two worst managers. Deschamps is the French Southgate, and Southgate is the English Deschamps. It's wild, man. The two teams that have got the most attacking potential, really, apart from, you know, a couple of other teams that are kind of close. It's insane how fucking bad they are, man. Crazy. Dude, Saka was blinding today. I know, yeah, dude. It'll be a poor final, won't it, if that happens. Yeah, he was all over the pitch, man. I was really happy for him. Mainu played well again today. I just love how progressive Mainu is. I'm so excited to see the future of him. Dude's going to be... I think he's got the potential to be a generational talent as well. Just wild how you've got two teams with so much attacking potential are set up to kind of just play conservative... They can control games and do nothing in the final third. It's wild. And it's like... Oh, don't even get me started, man. Because it fucks me off. It's like he just doesn't see. And then when he makes changes, he tries to make out like, well, his changes don't necessarily impact the results because we get to where we got to. But you see the difference in just the punch that we've got. But then a dude will go back to the same fucking system again. Crazy. Oh, yeah, dude. I'm going to be so happy. So happy, dude. Yeah, cons look good, man. Dude. I just get frustrated. Like, at least Tony got a little bit of playtime, but it's just like, I don't know why we couldn't have tried to get another left back in there or somebody who could play that position, because like, we took 3 attackers and we ain't really using them at all. You know what I mean? I just hate the systems that he comes up with. They seem to nerf us so much. He's too afraid to make the big decisions as well. Like, you know, again today, Kane should have come off much earlier, in my opinion. You know, like he says that he doesn't tell the players to play deep and stuff. It's like, I don't believe you, man. Do you know what he said as well, dude? I can't remember when he said it. He said he believed that we'd win that game. You know, the Slovakia game. It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. At 93 minutes, we're 1-0 down. You believe we were going to win that game. It's like, get fucked. Get fucked. Yeah, Trippier. Oh. Dude, the BBC pissed me off as well. Like, the amount of pundits that, like, and Southgate as well, saying, like, and don't get me wrong, I like Trippier, but he's out of position, and he's just making us so limp on that left-hand side. Do you know, he's getting dusted all the time as well. Like, the amount of times that he just got made to look absolutely fucking trash today. Walker's been playing poor as well, hasn't he? He's been pissing me off as well. Exactly, Matt. Exactly. But then people will make out that, like, he made the right decisions. Like, the BBC will sit there, the pundits will sit there and say that shit. It's like at half-time as well. They were talking about, like, as if we were playing well. We played better. But, like, it was like, are you watching a different game here? Like, shut the fuck up. For real, dude? It's like we've got nothing on the left. Like, because we've got Trippier playing there who wants to cut in. We don't have a winger. So, we've just got everybody on the left wanting to cut in. We've got no overlap because he won't go down the byline. Obviously, it makes it better when we've got Luke Shaw playing. But even then, it's like, dude, just play a natural winger, man. Like, it's so wild to me that he just seems so adamant about playing that winger. Like having a winger on the left. Like, he'll change his entire system, which granted worked a bit better. But as soon as I saw that system today, I was like, we ain't winning this game in 90 minutes. We ain't winning this game in 90 minutes. Because that system would have worked nice against Slovenia, Serbia and Slovakia. But against a team like Switzerland that can actually cause you some problems up front, I was just like, dude, we could get found out here. Yeah, Kane's not been great the entire tournament. He's offering us nothing up front. I think the thing is as well, the way Southgate's setting us up, we need runners. We need people to get behind. Because we're not playing anybody on the left. So we're getting nobody in and behind that way. And Kane's coming so deep so often, which I know is his game, but he plays in different systems, so it works. So he's coming super deep. So then the midfield's dropping deeper. We've got no wingers. Obviously, we've got Saka, but, you know, we've got nobody on the left side. So then everybody's dropping deep. So then Royce and that drop deep. And then we end up sitting super deep in, like, kind of a low block system. When we've got so much attacking potential. Exactly, dude. That's what I was saying. We need Ollie Watkins. We need him to stretch defences. Because we're not stretching defences. So it allows them to push up. And they can play high presses then against us. And that's why you see so much of our game is people keep going, oh, we're playing, you know, they're playing sideways football. It's because they're getting constantly pressed. Because we're not counter-pressing at all. It's frustrating, man. And it's like Southgate doesn't see. And then people like sing his praises as if he's like some genius. It's like, oh, fuck off. I think dude's well out his depth, man. Exactly, dude, yeah. Exactly, I agree. It's like, he sees that he's got to play Foden and Bellingham. And I get the struggle there. You got two class players. And now that Mainu started a game and is playing well, he's like, well, I've got to start him as well. Because in his head, he can't understand that, okay, the system's more important than individual players. I love Mainu, but if we have to drop Bellingham back to where Mainu's playing and put Foden as a number 10, I'm cool with that as long as we have somebody on the left, you know? Or just put freaking Foden on the bench, play Bellingham in the 10, put Mainu on, and then you've got an amazing sub to bring on at some point if Bellingham ain't having a good game, because Bellingham looked tired again today. So give Bellingham 70 minutes, bring Foden on for the last 20 minutes, the last half an hour, you know what I mean? But give us some fucking width on the pitch, man. Like, he seems to be sacrificing the width, which is a massive weakness to us. Saka's having to carry on that side, and it makes it easy to shut Saka, easier to shut Saka down, should I say, because Saka fucking played really good again today. But it's making Saka easier to shut down, because you know that we're not going to create anything down that left-hand side. So, like, it just makes us limp. It's, you know, it's kind of like having Anthony, even though he's a winger, but it's kind of like having him. You know exactly what's going to happen. The dude is going to cut in on the inside. He ain't going down the byline. And if he does, he's going to stop and he's going to knock it back to the edge of the box again. You know what I mean? And that's kind of what we've got on the left-hand side. And it's just... Oh, yeah, dude, I was so pissed when I seen that. Ridiculous, bro. At least one positive from today, in my opinion, was seeing Shaw back on the pitch. Because as soon as Shaw was back on the pitch, we just had a lot more there, didn't we? We had overlapping runs, you know what I mean? Although we didn't manage to get anything out of it, it was just, it was instant of like, okay, we need him now on the pitch. You know, dude needs to be either starting or coming on at half time. I do, man. I think he's the best left back in Europe. I do, honestly. He's just injury prone. It's a shame. Dude, if he starts Trippier, like, I just can't stand how reactive he is as well. Like, he's so reactive. And even then, he's slow. Like, he isn't proactive at all, like. And at this level of football, you can't be like that, man. You can't keep, well, something will happen. Or we'll go down and then we'll do something. Or we'll go down and we won't do something. Yeah, that's it, innit? It's just frustrating. Because, like, obviously last season for me with United was horrible. But it was horrible in more of a sense that we're not good enough. We don't have the talent at the minute. And we've got a shit ton of injuries. So, it's painful. And it was horrible to see some of the defeats. But it was like... It was a different kind of dejection. Where, with this, it's pure frustration, man. You know? It's like pure frustration. Because it's like, we shouldn't be playing like this. And you got so many people saying, oh, England are trash. And it's like, we're not, though. You know, we've got the worst fucking manager. That's the problem. It makes us look like a mediocre team. When, like, you look at the talent we've got. We are, but we're not. Well, that's what I'm saying. You've got us playing shit and individual performances not being great as well. Arguable. But look, if you put Jurgen Klopp managing that squad, this tournament will be going fucking differently. You know? I do not care what anybody says. Or a bunch of different managers, but I'm specifically saying Klopp because how proactive he is. Especially when it comes to substitutions and changing systems up. So I think didn't Liverpool score more have more goals coming from substitutions last season? We need somebody like that, somebody who's proactive, somebody who will see this shit ain't going right. We need to make some changes. And that's what you need in tournament football as well, don't you? You really do need that. Yeah, dude. Best La Liga player. Potential Ballon d'Or winner. We've got the Premier League player of the season. We've got insane players on the right wing. You know. Obviously Saka. You got Cole Palmer. You got fucking Harry Kane. Even Ollie Watkins as well. You know what I mean? We've got fucking John Stones. You know. Obviously Kyle Walker's been a bit shit. We've got Kyle Walker though. We've got fucking Luke Shaw. You know, we've got Mainu now. I know people never like to talk about him because how young he is, but I don't care. Dude, he's insanely progressive and talented. And just... It just invites pressure and just absorbs it clinically, like cold as fuck. You know what I mean? you've got players like Gordon and Eze, and our left wing turns into pretty much fucking Foden and Trippier, and it's just like, bruh, come on, bruh, fucking killing me, bruv. It's just like, oh, painful to watch, man. But yeah, boys, I'm going to call it there, lads. All right. I do appreciate you hanging out tonight. Apologies that I'm getting off, yeah, Gerhie's class. But, I'm going to get off, man. I'll be back tomorrow. We'll be playing some more Zenless on Zero and some Wuthering Waves. And maybe try and get on some First Descendant as well. And, yeah. Appreciate you, man. I'll catch you all later. And, enjoy the rest of your Saturday. All right, boys. I'll catch you later. In a bit, Matt. Peace.